the cleats, hit the court, take the swing. From football fields to hoops, we cover everything. Bases loaded, birdies sinking down the green. Pickleball, paddles popping, you know what I mean. But when the scoreboard's done, we ain't calling it a night. We flip the script and dive into the crypto light. Bitcoin's bouncing, all coins in flight. With 3 waves, we break it down right. Sports and crypto, the ultimate blend. Stay locked in, we set the trend. This is all sports and crypto. Let's begin.
Hey everyone, welcome back to All Sports and Crypto. I'm Katie Randall, and I'm here with my co-host, the one and only Crypto Dan. Dan, you ready to break down this wild summer?
Oh, you know it, Katie. My knees might not let me play much these days, but I can still talk a mean game. And this summer's been packed. Sports, crypto, you name it. Where do you want to start?
Let's kick off with golf, because honestly, the TGL, Tiger and Rory's Techie Indoor League, finally had its debut. I mean, we've been talking about this since, last fall? Atlanta Drive GC took the first championship in March. It's wild seeing golf go full-on esports with all the data and the arena setup. Did you catch any of those matches?
Yeah, I watched a couple. It's like Topgolf on steroids, but with actual pros. And the crowd energy? Totally different vibe from your usual Sunday at Augusta. Speaking of Augusta, Rory finally got his green jacket at the Masters this year. That's been a long time coming.
Right? And then Scottie Scheffler just went off. He won the PGA and the Open Championship. JJ Spawn took the US Open too. It's like the majors are just a revolving door of these guys now. I always wonder if the tech leagues are going to pull more of the younger crowd into watching golf. I mean, I would have loved this as a kid.
Totally. And it's not just golf getting a shakeup. Women's basketball had a big moment with the unrivaled 3-on-3 league. Rose BC and her squad took the first title, but what's really cool is the league's giving players equity and real salaries. That's a game changer for women's sports.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, as a former college athlete, I know how tough it is to make a living in women's sports. This league is actually putting money and ownership in the players' hands. That's huge. And Rose BC, she's just a beast. I wish we had that kind of platform back in my day.
You would have dominated, Katie. No question. And speaking of domination, Justin Verlander just hit 3,500 strikeouts in MLB. Only the 10th pitcher ever to do it. That's like Hall of Fame territory.
Oh, for sure. I gotta say, seeing Verlander hit that milestone brought me back to my own pitching days. Okay, not 3,500 strikeouts, but I did have this one game in college. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and I struck out the side to end it. I still get goosebumps thinking about it. Not quite Verlander, but hey, we all have our moments, right?
Hey, a clutch strikeout is a clutch strikeout. Doesn't matter if it's the College World Series or the majors. And, quick shout-out. There's been some great local action, too. Yankees and Twins, Dodgers and Angels, plus the Cincinnati Open in tennis and WNBA games. Summer's just packed with sports, even if the headlines are all about the big leagues.
Yeah, and honestly, it feels like every summer gets a little more electric. But, Dan, I know you're itching to talk about the other thing that's been on fire, crypto. But first, here's a little public service announcement. When we discuss cryptocurrency, we are not providing financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Therefore, please conduct your research before investing in any product or service. I hope that we made that clear. Should we dive in?
Oh, you know I can't resist. Bitcoin's been on a tear. Almost $122,000, which is just wild. I mean, we talked about this kind of run back in episode 6, but this is next level. A lot of it's coming from the new U.S. policy, letting people put crypto in their 401ks. That's a huge shift. And then you've got companies like Sailor Strategy buying billions in Bitcoin. They're holding what, almost 3% of all Bitcoin now?
Yeah, it's nuts. And it's not just Bitcoin. Ethereum's up over $4,300, which we haven't seen since, late 2021? The whole market cap is over $4 trillion now. And with the Fusaka upgrade coming in November, Ethereum's about to get a lot more scalable and efficient. I was reading about all those back-end changes, like PeerDAS for data, spam resistance, higher gas limits. It's not flashy, but it's going to make the network way smoother for everyone building on it.
Yeah, and institutions are all over it. Coinbase is raking in Ethereum-based revenue from their Layer 2 base, and they're holding a massive Ethereum treasury. Bitmain's trying to grab 5% of all Ethereum supply, which is just, that's a power move. Their stock's been trading like crazy, too. It's like the big players are finally seeing what we've been talking about for years.
And then there's Ripple. They just bought Rail for $200 million to beef up their stablecoin payments, and the SEC finally dropped their lawsuit. Well, Ripple still paid a $125 million fine, but both sides dropped appeals. That's a big win for them. Plus, the Genius Act just set the rules for stablecoins in the U.S. One-to-one backing, more transparency. It's like all the regulatory stuff we used to worry about is finally getting sorted out.
I gotta admit, when I first got into crypto, I was super skeptical about Ripple. I thought it was just another bank coin, But now, with all these legal wins and acquisitions, it's hard to ignore. The landscape's changing fast, and meme coins are still doing their thing. Lil Peps in pre-sale, raising millions, and people are chasing those 70% pre-launch gains. It's wild, but it's part of the scene now.
Yeah, it's like the market's maturing, but there's still room for the crazy stuff. And, Dan, I keep thinking about how all these moves, like the 401k thing, the stablecoin rules, the big treasury buys, they're making crypto feel a lot more like mainstream finance. It's not just the Wild West anymore. It's like the new Wall Street, but with memes and way more volatility.
Exactly. And, building on what we talked about in previous episodes, this is the kind of institutional adoption and regulatory clarity that's been missing. Now it's here, and the market's responding. But what really gets me is how this is playing out globally, not just in the U.S. That's where things get really interesting.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So, Pakistan just joined El Salvador in building a strategic Bitcoin reserve. They're basically saying, we're not going to let legacy finance hold us back. It's a bold move, especially for a country with high inflation and a huge population. And it's not just about speculation. They're looking to hedge inflation, attract investment, and bypass all those old-school financial constraints.
Right. And it's not just Pakistan and El Salvador. There's talk about Brazil, Japan, even China and Russia considering Bitcoin reserves. It's like a global game of chicken. Who's going to stack sats first and get the edge? For these countries, crypto isn't just an investment. It's programmable liquidity, a way to leapfrog old systems, especially for the unbanked. Stablecoins are huge for remittances and trade, too. You see it everywhere now.
Totally. And, when I was traveling for softball tournaments in Asia, I saw how digital payments changed everything for small merchants. Like people who never had a bank account suddenly had access to global markets, just with a phone. Crypto could take that even further, especially in places where banking is tough to access. It's not perfect, but the potential is massive.
Yeah, and it's not just about the tech. It's about giving people options, letting them send money home, start a business, or just save without worrying about their currency tanking. There are risks, volatility, policy changes, all that. But if countries get it right, they could really change the game. I keep thinking, which country is going to go all in next? Maybe somewhere in Africa or Southeast Asia. The race is on.
Yeah, and it's not just governments. It's regular people, too. The more crypto gets integrated, the more it levels the playing field. I'm excited to see where it goes. And, honestly, I love that we get to talk about this intersection of sports and crypto every week. There's always something new.
Same here, Katie. Whether it's a new league, a new coin, or a country making a bold move, there's never a dull moment. All right, I think that's a wrap for today. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. We'll be back soon with more sports wins and crypto updates.
Thanks, Dan. And thanks to all our listeners. Keep those questions coming, and let us know what you want us to cover next. See you next time on All Sports and Crypto.
Take care, Katie. See you, everyone.
Yeah. From the field to the chain, we've run the game. Talk touchdowns, home runs, pickleball fame. Hoops and greens, the highlight plays. Then flip the switch to crypto wave. Bitcoin buzzing, markets fly. All coins rising, DeFi high. Sports and crypto side by side. All sports and crypto, your trusted